Hello, everybody. My name is Jim Gruca, and I'm the inventor of Ding Sticks and the president of the company. Uh, I'm here today to go over the sales pitch and other pertinent information that I find will be very helpful to you in this journey. The beginning of the journey you're about to go on is getting to the right person, whether that's by appointment or just by showing up at the dealership and to start building a relationship with that dealer. Once you get going to the dealership, what I would do is look around the showroom, see if there's some salespeople standing around. Usually there will be because you'll be there during the week. So what I would do is I would just say out loud, anybody want to see something really cool? The people that are just standing around, they're going to say yes, because who doesn't want to see something very cool? What I would do at that point is I would put one on a car in the showroom, and then just tell them what they are, explain to them, and then they'll see what type of response we get. We usually get a lot of good feedback from the salespeople, but they're not the ones that make a decision. So it's that GM that you really want to get to, whether it's, like I said, through appointment or just showing up at the store, or if it's a contact that you have. Everybody has contacts that I've hired, and I would use those first, obviously. It's just a lot easier. What we do first, though, is for the dealer program, we put the dealer's logo and a QR code on every stick. That QR code, they can do whatever they want with it. They can make a landing page. They can make direct it right to their website. They can use the API to set up service appointments through there. It just depends on what they want to do. It's all up to them. We just issue and print the QR code. We don't have anything else to do with it. So that's going to last 10 years. That's just the cherry on top. That's not the real reason why we sell Ding Sticks to dealers. The real reason is they're a sales tool to increase profit in sales, service, F&I, and BDC. How that works is we pay a lot of attention to service, just because the simple fact that there's more cars going through service than through sales by far. They're busy every day. That's where they make their money anyway. So we really want to concentrate on that service department. What you can do is let the dealer know that their porter that puts on the paper floor mats and puts on the steering wheel cover, they can put these on. They literally take 3 seconds. The magnets, they're magnetized. The magnets never touch the door or touch the car. They're water resistant. They're waterproof and scratch resistant. The service writer would then tell the customer, we put these things called Ding Sticks on every car that comes through the dealership. We want to make sure we don't do any damage to your vehicle while it's in our care. Okay, great. You care about my car. Then you would go to the service writer again. He would look up in his computer and see when the next major service is. It could really be anything as long as it's more than $38. I'm a Mercedes guy, so I use B service as an example. So what they could say is, hey, Mr. Jones, looks like you got a B service coming up in the next 30 days. If you go ahead and let us do that today while you're already here, we're going to go ahead and give you these Ding Sticks for free. They're scratch resistant, they're waterproof. The service writer is going to put them on the car when they do the writing them up in the service department. They can look in the computer and see when their next service is due, or major service. At that point, they can tell them, hey, Mr. Jones, looks like you have a B service coming up in the next 30 days. If you allow us to do that today while you're already here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to give you those Ding Sticks for free. You won't get a door ding in your car for the next 10 years, and every time you pull into a parking lot, you don't have to worry where you park. How's that sound? Oh, well, that sounds great. I'll do that. So what you've done is you've traded $38 because they're $9.50 each, and there's 4 to a car. You traded $38 for an $800 service. So what service department would do that all day long? Of course they would. The other part about service is that damage does occur, and it happens more than you think. So there's a few things that are bad about that for the service department. First off, they have to pay somebody to do PDR or their body shop to fix the door. That causes a few problems. First off, they got to pay for it, so it costs them money. But worst off, they've got to tell that customer, hey, I realize you just bought a $50,000 car from us, but we put a big door ding in the service department. We'll fix it, but it happened. There goes your CSI for sure. There goes the possibility of them maybe not coming back to you for service because they don't trust you. And the third and final thing is, what are they going to tell all of their friends, family, and social media about their car buying experience? They're going to bring up that door ding for sure. So it's just going to be an all around for the service department. It's just not good. With this product, they get 10 years worth of branding all over their community. They increase profit in service, and they never have to tell their customers again that they put a door ding in the side of their car. The next one is BDC in sales. BDC in sales, the national average right now is 5 to 10% penetration. We think that's low. We can get some more people into the dealership and help them sell some more cars. What we could do is, if the BDC agent has somebody online, or the salesperson has somebody on the phone, and they can't get them down to the dealership for whatever reason, obviously it happens all the time, or they wouldn't be at 5 to 10% penetration. What they could do is they could say, Mr. Jones, I realize that you're having a tough time getting down to the dealership, but if you come down by 6 o'clock today, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give you these things called ding sticks. And what ding sticks do is they protect your vehicle against door dings for the next 10 years. Every time you pull into a parking lot, you don't have to worry where you park. You can drive with them on the freeway. You can drive with them around town. That's no problem. Or you can take them off every time. Like I said, it takes 3 seconds to put on and about a second to take off. So anyway, they're $120 value. I realize that you're in the market for a brand new car, and so I'm sure you don't want to be that person that drives off the lot and within 5 days you're starting to see door dings up and down the side of your brand new car. I'm sure you don't want that, do you? Well, no, of course not. Okay, perfect. Well, if you come down by 6 o'clock today, we're going to solve that problem for you. They're $120 value. We'll go ahead and give them to you for free just for coming down to the dealership by 6 o'clock tonight. How's that sound? Oh, wow, that sounds great. I'll come down. So they come down to the dealership. The dealer gets to shoot their shot. One of two things are going to happen. They're going to either buy the car or they're not. If they buy the car, that's great. $38 helped them sell another vehicle that they might not have otherwise sold. Any dealership in this country would give you an extra $38 to sell a car. If they don't buy the car, then they're still not wasting that $600 to $900 that they spent on the lead, because they've got their branding and QR code all over their community on a car somewhere for the next 10 years. The next thing is with them, they ask them, will you come down by 6 o'clock today? How's that sound? They said, great. They come down. Like I said, dealers shoot their shot. If they don't, if they buy the car, that's great. That's an extra $38 that they spent just to sell a car, which, like I said, is any dealer in this country would give you $38 to sell a car. And once again, if they don't buy the car, they're not wasting that $600 to $900 that they spent on the lead, because they still have their branding and QR code all around town for the next 10 years. They can swap them out between cars. It's very easily, as long as they're all steel doors. I've got a solution to the aluminum, plastic, and fiberglass. We're working on it. We've been working on it for 5 months. It should be out here shortly, so we'll be able to do every car at that point. Right now, though, still it's about 90%, over 90% that have steel doors, and that's not going to change anytime soon. The last one is F&I. Let's say that F&I is selling them a menu of services or a warranty, or they're selling them fabric and paint. That's really big right now. So let's say they're selling fabric and paint for $1,500. The customer is hemming and hawing, saying, I don't know if I want this or if I need this. They could tell the customer, well, we've got this pretty amazing product. They're called ding sticks. What they do is they prevent door dings in your car for the next 10 years. Every time you pull into a parking lot, you don't have to worry about where you park. They're $120 value. I realize you just bought this $50,000 car. I'd hate to see you drive off the lot and within a week you start seeing door dings up and down the side of your brand new car. I'm sure you don't want that, do you? Well, no, of course not. Well, what we'll do is they're $120 value. We'll go ahead and throw those in with the fabric and paint, and we'll keep your car looking brand new for the next 10 years. How's that sound? Oh, well, that sounds great. So what you've done is you've traded $38 for $1,350 worth of profit minus $38. So that's how it works in F&I. So basically all of it is an upsell. They can give them away if they want. They can sell them if they want. But the best way to go about it is to use it as that upsell tool, because you'll end up increasing profit by more. Let's say it's a small to medium-sized dealership. They're going to be doing at least 100 services a day. That's $2,600 a month. You take 10% of that, that's $260, and that covers our $250 minimum. What we've done, or what I've done in the recently, we've decided to give them a fast pack, is what we're calling it. And what it is, it's 50 sets of 200 pieces for 50 cars. That's just so they can get their feet wet and they can see how it's going to work in the dealership. We end up having our own personal logo and QR code on those 50 cars. That's how we can get them out to them quickly. Right now, it's going to be about 3 weeks. Within the next 30 days, it'll be down to 3 to 5 days that they'll receive those. They'll go through those 50 cars pretty quickly, probably in the first week if they're using them right. So they'll be reordering, pretty quickly. Doing it that way, and they're not putting out a big expenditure because it's for the fast pack. It's $2,700 plus $200 worth of shipping. That's gonna help a lot. Then they'll go on to the 250. Once they hit the 250 cars, the sale amount's going to be $950 a piece. So that's $38 a car. Other than that, that's pretty much the pitch. Some rebuttals. Let's say they say they're too expensive, which that hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure it will at some point. Then you tell them, compared to what? You're putting out $9,500, but let's say you're doing that 260 or 2,600 ROs a month. Take just 10% of that. That's $250. That's less than 10%. And let's say you did only a $400 average. That's an extra $100,000 to the dealership every month. $1.2 million a year, just by a 10% penetration. So you see how that works. Let's say that they just don't like the look of them. Well, would you rather have the look of these when you're parked, or would you rather have door dings up and down the side of your car? You have to get them fixed if you're on a lease. People are spending a lot of money for their cars these days, and like I said, I have not met anybody yet that likes door dings. So we got to get this out there and let them see it and explain the product. Maybe they say we're just not adding anything new right now we've got all the things we need. Well, I understand that, but do you not want to make extra profit? Do you not want to make an extra $100,000 in your service department each month, or sell 20 to 30 extra cars? Increase your profit in penetration in F&I. You wouldn't like that? I would. If you did, if you offered me this, I'd take it in a second. It's kind of a no-brainer. Because at the end, the dealerships aren't paying anything. They're getting 10 years worth of branding all over their community. And they, once again, don't have to tell customers that they gave them a door ding in service. In sales and BDC, they can actually, bring in more customers and sell some more cars. Other than that, that's pretty much it. That's the pitch. Remember, I'm available 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. That's going to give you, anytime except for Tuesdays from 11 to 5, I play golf. So other than that, call me. I always have my phone on. Carol's here to help you as well. She does the CRM training, and then she checks in with you once a week just to see if you need any help or anything. But I'm always a phone call away. So that's not, and everybody has my number. So I want to finish this off by saying good luck to you. Once again, we stand behind you, and if you need anything, just reach out and we can get that accommodated. So enjoy your first sales, and let's get out there and see some dealers. Thank you.